Live in high definition from the CBS4 studios. This is CBS4 at 10.
The borderland sky breaks loose and parts of the drainage system are no match. Muddy stormwater filled with rocks and debris racing through West El Paso streets. And the storm also brought large-sized pounding hail. Making matters worse, it happened as many people were driving home, their cars taking a beating by a big storm. While things have calmed down a bit tonight, there still is a threat of more rain overnight. Hello, everyone. I'm Shelton Dotson.
I'm Patricia Maese. All right, let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Sandra Diaz. She's live in the Forewarned Weather Center with the latest. Hi, Sandra.
Hi there, guys. You're right. We still have a chance to see some more showers and thunderstorms that could move through the area. Some of us already seeing a little second round of some rain that's moving through. Here's the latest on our radar. We are looking at a severe thunderstorm watch. That includes El Paso and Hudspeth County, so all locations that you see in the magenta could still see a chance for some strong storms, at least for about another hour. Here's the latest on that second round of rain. It's moving out of El Paso. Fabin's getting hit a bit on the hard side right now, but as of right now, no severe thunderstorm warnings or any advisories for now. What we can expect going in through the rest of this week is still ahead.
This powerful storm also wiped out a rock retaining wall, and the vehicles parked right behind it were absolutely no match. CBS 410's Ashley Claster live on the west side with an up-close look at all the damage left behind.
Shelton, this car was crushed by boulders after this rock wall gave way to the storm.
Street at home, and I knew it was going to be a bad flood, and because a lot of the mountainside drains here.
Water filled the street at Suncrest near Mesa Hills, but Alec Fellhaber had no idea what was coming.
And so we started getting phone calls that we had gotten hit really bad.
He owns a business here.
I showed up here, and my office is flooded. The office car is gone. Some of my neighbors got it worse. Almost all of their vehicles got hit.
He says 3/4 of the offices nearby are flooded.
A very strong, reinforced rock wall, and it had sustained some repairs over the years, but nothing this powerful had hit it. So this just goes to show the force of water.
This rock wall was 8 feet tall this morning, and in a matter of minutes, it was collapsed to rubble on the ground. And as for his car,
it's a nice little car. It's for sale, and I'll give you a good price on it.
The rock wall was replaced after the 2006 floods and will obviously need to be replaced again. Reporting live in West El Paso, Ashley Claster, CBS 4 at 10.
Ashley, thank you. Just west of your location, the roads were slick in Sunland Park as well. Water gathered on the streets, making for hazardous driving. And our crews also saw a lot of water and a lot of debris, indicating that the stormwater have been flowing down those roads as well. Happening right now, I-10 eastbound is closed at Campbell because of a crash involving a car transporter.
2 cars fell off the transporter. A viewer sent us some video showing the aftermath of the crash. You can see what looks like a van or an SUV upside down on the freeway. There's also another car behind it that was smashed as well. Then you see the transporter on the side of the freeway. Now we want to go ahead and show you a live look from our TxDOT traffic cams. Things are clear right now. Traffic is moving slowly. We understand that traffic is detoured to the downtown exit with backup to Asarco. We're going to let you know when I-10 opens. We believe that it is closed right now, either in this newscast or online at CBS4Local.com. Now, here's more of the video out of West El Paso. This was sent in by one of our CBS4 viewers from her home on Belvedere. You can see the rain flooding her yard and the hail covering the ground, making it look like snow.
Patty, as you were giving that report, I was told that the interstate had just reopened at the very time. So that's good news out of all of this today. As if the heavy rain and hail wasn't enough, the storm also brought some lightning. CBS 410's Ryan Hill is live in the Upper Valley with the damage one of those lightning strikes has caused.
Many of us come home from these types of rainstorms expecting maybe a little water on the streets and maybe a couple of branches in the yard, but This wasn't the case here. Nobody expects to come home to this, seeing a tree in your front yard split open by lightning. That's what happened to the Rios family. And as soon as thunder started coming through the sky, this was something that they had to come home to.
A seemingly normal evening turned into one with excitement for Norma Rios.
I was just dropping my kids off at the gym, pulling into the driveway, and then that's when the lightning bolt hit the tree.
A lightning bolt struck the tree that's been in front of the Rios' home for years. The bolt didn't care how long the tree had its roots planted here. It was gone in seconds.
When it happened, I was very scared. I never expected Mother Nature to be this violent.
City and Texas gas crews left here probably at around 8:30. The city crews were clearing out all of this debris that was out here on the road after the tree was struck by lightning. There was also some crews checking out the damage that was done to the wrought iron fence of this family's home. All they know is that it's going to cost a lot of money to fix this, and they're still trying to figure out how it's all going to be done. Reporting live in the Upper Valley, Ryan Hill, CBS4 at 10.
All right, thank you, Ryan. There were also some precarious moments in West El Paso. The strong wind gust ripped the door off of a martial arts studio, while some drivers became stuck in quick-moving flash floods. CBS 410's Genevieve Curtis is live in West El Paso and shows us how the storms made it challenging this evening.
We started hearing the hail hitting it harder, and when I turned around, the door flew open. It actually pulled the door off one of its hinges and smashed it open. That's when we realized the winds were coming really too fast.
Martial arts master Eric Smith says amid the thunder, rain, and hail, he huddled his students together in the center of the room.
It felt like a tornado. I mean, you could feel the suction, you could feel the wind blowing by, and the hail was coming down like bullets.
Within minutes, the area surrounding the studio was flooded.
It poured down 5-10 minutes. It just came down so much that this whole area filled within 5 minutes.
This car didn't heed his warnings and got stuck. Firefighters pushed the car to safety.
It really put a lot of fear into people.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties there with Genevieve. Now, after the storms, there's going to be a lot of cleanup that is expected around that area. Meantime, there are numerous power outages across El Paso. The biggest is on the west side. Up to 5,000 customers without power near Mesa Hills. There are smaller outages scattered throughout the city. El Paso Electric says it's working to fix all of them. And many of our viewers sent us video of the storms passing through. We want to go ahead and give you a look of some of the photos that we have received. Our CBS4 viewer, Maria Burchels. All right, remember that you can track the storms by downloading our severe weather app, where you will have access to our radar and latest forecast. You can download it on the Apple Store or on Google Play. And of course, we're going to continue following these storms and everything that happens. And you can follow us here or online, as we said. And please continue sending us your pictures rather, to Burst. And there it is. All you have to do is text CBS4 to 95577, and we'll show your pictures here on our newscast or on our social media pages.
Busy night just got busier. We have breaking news. Someone has been hit and killed by a car in Northeast El Paso. CBS 4 at 10's Claudia Tristan live at that scene tonight.
So we're out here on the corner of Dyer and Hercules. You can see a lot of activity here behind me. I'm going to step aside now so you guys can take a look. El Paso Police has confirmed to us that one pedestrian died this evening. They're still setting up cones out here in this intersection to direct traffic, while special traffic investigators are on scene trying to determine what caused this accident. Now out here we have seen a fire truck, ambulance, and multiple police vehicles on scene. We've also noticed a vehicle parked within the Alon gas station with its blinkers on. We believe it could be part of the accident out here this evening. Now, this is a very recent accident. It happened within the last half hour or so, and so we are still gathering information at this time. We're going to keep you informed online and over the air as El Paso Police continues to keep us informed as well. Reporting live in Northeast El Paso, Claudia Tristan, CBS 4 at 10.
Claudia, thank you. After 2 mistrials, the charges against a former Fort Worth soldier accused in the death of a county constable have been dropped. The district attorney's office filed a motion Friday to dismiss the case against Ivan Huerta. His latest trial ended after 13 hours of deliberation. 11 jurors were ready to find him not guilty, but 1 juror held out. As CBS 4 reported, Huerta was accused of punching Constable Robert White on Halloween of 2014. White was working security at the haunted house in Canutillo. An autopsy report shows that the injury White suffered was a significant factor in his death. However, the actual cause of death was high blood pressure and heart disease.
And we now know the name of the man seriously injured in a pedestrian crash Sunday morning. It happened just after 10 at the intersection of Montana and Mesa in West El Paso. Investigators say 58-year-old Hector Avila was crossing Montana when 38-year-old Leandro Casella failed to yield the right-of-way, hitting Avila. Avila was taken to UMC. He remains in critical condition. And one of the biggest races in El Paso County tomorrow will be the race for El Paso County Judge. Former Mayor John Cook and businessman Ricardo Samaniego are vying for that seat. One major issue both candidates will have to address are things like stormwater. As we've reported, rains can cause problems in areas such as Coco Road and Socorro. Stormwater has been a big focus with the current commissioner's court. We asked both candidates how they would try to fix the issue.
The state has to give us the authority to do building permits and inspections, to have codes that people have to build by, that takes care of drainage, floodwater control. You know, we can't just keep going on having colonias built which don't have sidewalks, which don't have streets, which don't have curbs and gutters.
Infrastructure, we need to get ahead of ourselves. There's things that need to be done. There's a lot of stuff that happen, and we just can't wait. You know, sometimes, as we say, we want to eat the elephant all in one sitting, and I think there's a lot of small things that we could do, and that's not happening.
Tomorrow, the polls will be open from 7 to 7. Early voting didn't bring out numbers of voters as expected. There are more than 400,000 registered voters in El Paso, and of those, only about 500 came out to vote in the Republican primary runoff. A little over 11,000 voted in the Democrat primary runoff. All right, some changes coming soon. We'll show you what's to come to the Sonoma Ranch area of Las Cruces.
Child's Play, why it was a special night for the youngest player in the big leagues.
And keep cool while breaking a sweat. Tonight in Just a Number, we'll show you a new type of exercise where you can float it out. That's coming up on CBS4 at 10 on your side.